Hola, mi amigos. Uh, so it's been a while since I've actually posted a video. Um, it's been about, I think, 3 weeks, maybe almost a month. I just had the main reason is I didn't really have a topic to talk about during my videos or to make a video, so I didn't. But this week I finally just I didn't, like, I had some topics on my mind, but I didn't have enough, like, to say about it to, like, make a whole video about it. Anyways, so I decided to make the video is, today, I was thinking about just, like, the meaning of names, because my first name means Victor of the People, or just Victory. My middle name means God has healed, and my last name means sanctified. And my family is really into the meaning of names and what do they mean, where are they from, what's the origin behind them, and just like learn about that so you can learn about yourself and some things, that might teach you about yourself, whatever. And so I've been more getting to that lately and just that kind of stuff. And so, but I know that most people, or some people, I've asked, like, hey, do you know what your name means? And they go, no. Or do you know what your name, the origin is? Some people do, and more people know that than they do what their name means. So, lately, sometimes I ask people, and then I will, look it up, and then I'll tell them. And there's some deep meaning behind everybody's name, no matter who you are. Like, I know somebody who, in a small group, I told her what the meaning, one of the meanings in her name, and it was Little Pearl. And then I looked up the meaning of a pearl, and all that kind of stuff, and it has some deep meaning behind it. And it was heartwarming, I guess I could call it. So yeah, I just challenge you guys to look up your names. Just not to be like, not just origin, but just like, what does your name mean? Some extra, like, if there, and also it's like says growing trees, like, what tree? And then see what because the basic meaning of a tree is, like, I know, like, a tree brings life, but look more into that kind of thing. Yeah, I've always, and so, like, that's why my dad, like, I have some, like, family, they have their emails, like, what we do is we can say, I am Sanchez, so, meaning, I am sanctified, and, then you gotta look up, what does sanctified mean, all that kind of stuff, and it's like, with my first name, Nick, like, Nike, that's what Nike stands for, victory. That's why it's a sports brand, because, you want to win when you're playing sports. And so, Nike, victory, ta-da. Yeah, I've been thinking about that, and, finding truths about yourself through that, and that kind of stuff. And there's some people, like, I don't know them, but I know that there's some person, I've looked up some names, and then the meaning is like, ooh, I feel bad for them. But there might be still deeper meaning to that name that is a redeeming quality. And so, your name doesn't completely determine who you are. It's like, oh, my name means electrical something, or whatever. It doesn't mean you have to, like, be an electrician. Like, it's one of the, meaning, it's one of the, I guess, things that says something about yourself, or that might brighten characteristics about yourself. So, like, you might think, oh, I'm a good person, or whatever, and then you look at the description, the meaning of your name, and it says, like, innocence and, like, strength and all that kind of stuff, and you'll go, oh, wow, that's really cool, that's really worthwhile, and so that kind of stuff. And so I think that everybody, not just, like, some people, but everybody should look up the meaning of their name and find out what it means. And, because I think it's a worthwhile thing to know what your name means, and like maybe find out some more reason why you're called that, instead of just like besides asking like your parents to say, hey, why did you call me that? Oh well, we know somebody who we thought we're good friends with who had the same name. Besides that, because they might have looked up the meaning of your name and might not have told you. I don't know, and then or they did, but there's more meaning behind it that they didn't know about that you find out and go, wow, that's amazing. Or like you think your family's from here and here, but then the meaning of your name is also from here, so then that you get more in depth about where your family heritage is from, and so that's also a cool thing. So yeah, it's a worthwhile endeavor to sell upon. You don't even need to like buy like a certain like program like family heritage blah blah blah. You can just go on Google and like type in meaning of name blah 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 blah, or last name blah blah blah, or middle name, and there's even people with 2 last names or 2 middle names, or all that kind of stuff. So I think it's worthwhile to dig deeper in things, just to discover more and learn more, and not like in school, but like just on your own. And it's not like it's homework anyways, because I know that most people don't like homework anyways. So it's not homework. It's just a worthwhile thing to know and to discover. It's like when you watch Discovery Channel, or when you're watching just like National Geographic. You're not at school, but it's still cool to find out, that a cheetah can go 60 miles per hour like that, like really quickly, or that penguins, no, not penguins, flamingos aren't actually pink. They eat a pink plant to make them pink. Like some people didn't know that, and it's like, and they go, whoa, I had no idea. And then it's just that extra information that's cool, and it might help you in the future. It might not. I don't know. But again, with the names thing, it's I feel it's a worthwhile thing to know. If anybody else has anything else to say about this topic, just let me know. Either comment or that kind of stuff. Even though the YouTube comments has gone kind of like ridiculous these days, but if you can figure them out, great. So yeah, I think that's pretty much my thought of the week. All right, adios.